So let's say you've got a network of people in business, and you know you can make a phone call and get things taken care of. That's very valuable, right? You have a good job or good business, and you earn well enough to take care of a family. That's a resource that has value, right? You got friends that can rely on you to get stuff done, take care of things, and vice versa. These are all values, right? It doesn't necessarily always have to be the status thing, right? Because I know, like, no one wants to be at the bottom of the food chain in society. It's not good for serotonin either. But we've got to look at and take an honest appraisal of ourselves and say, what do we contribute, to ourselves, to your friends, your family, and society as a whole. That's where you start with everything. I know people talk about high value men, low value men, high value women. Don't worry too much on the player words of the value aspect. Think of it as everything I do, whatever I do, I want to build as many resources as possible. And your resources, again, is your your network of people. That's a great resource because they can open doors for stuff and you can open doors for them. So it's really sit down and say, what do I have? Like, if we talk about fathers who live in the flat, their value is they're bringing as well is raising their children if they've got children. So what value do they bring? I want to be the best father possible to my children to give them a good structure within society. Yeah. Or you might own a business and you're employing people. You've got that responsibility. You add value to their lives by paying their wages. Yeah. So that they can take care of their families. So you should always be looking to improve yourself rather than go backwards. Goes back to my point, 1% every day, 3,800%. But did you know if you went backwards every day for a year, your value drops by 97%? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going, if you flip it back and forward.
I mean, that's something I definitely find with guys. It's like, I'm going to go out and make new friends. I'm going to do this and go out and meet girls and stuff. And I'm just like, before you even start that, look at some like hard and soft skills you can fix. Look at some of like the habits you can fix in your own life, like get better sleep, better nutrition. It's like, there's so much, like you were saying earlier, about controlling your emotions. That
Yeah.
might make you have a better relationship with your partner because you're not flying
Oh,
off
it
the
will.
handle at the kids and stuff. Like it could be, you could become more empathetic towards people that you work with, or like for me, say the students I deal with. I could understand them on a deeper level, so I could actually see where they're coming from to fix the problems. There's so many things you can do, like to become more accountability. Like, I'm going to mark on the calendar when I'm working out. I'm not going to stand for any excuses. I'm going to do my workout, 5-minute workout a day. I'm going to put an X on the calendar, and before you know it, you've done 30 days because you see that chain and you don't want to break the chain marked on the calendar. There's things like, how would you start with somebody to start controlling their emotions, to show accountability in their life, to get their own life in control before
Yeah.
they start thinking external, do the intrinsic work that needs to be done before we start caring about status and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I think first thing you've got to look at is your childhood. Most of your programming will come from your childhood.